Hi, how you doing? My name is John Cintron. We're here in Anaheim, California. I live in transitional housing, and um, I'd like to ask you all a question. What happened to the human element in human resources?
Hi, how you doing? My name is John Cintron. What you just saw right there was my first video talking about the HR process. Basically, I'm gonna break my video about talking about the human element and human resources in a few segments. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to first give you an introduction, um, where and a little bit of my background. So let's get started. I was in the Army, active duty for 10 years. Loved it. It was I did what is was personnel management, what now is called human resources or human resource generalist. And the reserves in 2004, I moved into the reserves. I decided to continue with human resources, and also I was blessed with teaching human resources as an instructor in Camp Parks, and also I was promoted to a senior position, senior sergeant position in 2010, which is basically a supervisor. Now, of course, reserve is only part time. For full time positions, I was working in a federal job. I went from being a GS5 and a human resource assistant all the way up to a GS9, which was a financial specialist. So basically, went from 30,000 to a 65,000 job in about 4 or 5 years. And I loved it. Now, with that, in the past couple of years, I decided to go into the civilian world and I dipped into sales, retail sales. Now, I the reason why I'm doing this is because I feel like many veterans that we like to get into a mid-level job because we feel that we have the skills to get into a mid-level job. At times, we have the skills to go into an entry-level job, but we're overqualified, or we don't have we don't fit the criteria for the company, or we um, just not uh, the education might not be in there. Because personally, I have 2 years of education, although I may have all this experience, you know. And sometimes people do have the education and experience, and they want to be into a entry level position, and they don't even get the opportunity to do that. So we're going to explore those points. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down this video, talk about the HR process, how corporations treat veterans, my struggles as a veteran trying to get a job, going from being homeless to my transitional housing now, and the struggles of other veterans that I will be interviewing. So, thanks for watching. I hope you tune in and have a great weekend.